try to put this and try to be as politically correct as possible. Certain officials in town just don't care enough about homelessness because they're a have, and there's a lot of us have-nots out here, and they don't take care of people the way they should. And if you go to other countries like Canada, they take care of their elderly. They all have medication and hospital care and everything that they need. Of course, they pay for it out of their taxes. A lot of us, lost our jobs. I had a car, a motorcycle. I had a bunch of things, but because I was living paycheck to paycheck, and I lost my job, and then soon after that, my wife lost her job, and now that's why we're out here. Jobs are really hard to come by when you're homeless. Nobody wants to open their door, so to speak, and let your foot in. Once you get labeled as homeless, and everybody sees that whatever you're playing guitar on the street corner, or sometimes have to resort to holding a sign on the street corner, we do what we have to do to get by. It would be nice if there were more organizations to really help people get in housing, and there's not enough of that going on in the world right now.
I've known these people for a very long time, and so many of them have helped me when I was working. A lot of my homeless friends want to work. They want so badly for something to do, and that's something that we can do to help them as time goes on.
I mean,
now it's starting to
how
feel
long
like
have I
Christmas.
been homeless?
Yeah.
Okay, check it out. When I was a little kid, on my own choice, I was staying in Hobo Jungle, right? When it was like a rainforest, it was beautiful. Monarchs come every year, and all that. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Met this homeless guy named Packy. They had no free lunch, no none of that. You just went behind the restaurants, and they'd help you, right? And see, this is like a never-ending story. This is gonna take so long, you have no idea. But the fact is, you're never really homeless. I mean, you might live outside. You gotta get comfortable. I don't know. There's always somebody there. You can call it God or whatever.
God won't give you what you
I
want.
call it God, but
He'll give you what you need.
as soon as you mention the G word, people seem to turn off sometimes. Amazing. But I've always been taken care of, even when I had nothing, when there was nothing, man. And I mean, the government was crawling up my butt. They were throwing me in and out of prison for things, for nothing, for being homeless, for anything.
So you mentioned sometimes you feel police can be disrespectful. How often does that happen? How often do police officers approach you in a way that you find disrespectful?
Excellent question. Not too often to me. I can speak for myself. I've been extremely disrespectful to them. And that's my arrogance, ignorance, and immaturity, and being drunk. And but wait, if you take the police car, make sure you gas it up and bring it back, wash it, okay? Just for the future. But there are a few officers out there that will, their MOS is to make sure that you are miserable. Okay, and they use their power to make themselves feel worth of some kind of substance. But who cares? That shouldn't be like that. If you want names, I'll give you names of any cop you want that I think is a jerk. I have no problem with that. But I'd love to give you the names of officers that are just wonderful, that are beyond their duty. And most of them, 95% of them here in Ventura, are those.
Congress, or whatever you want to do. Fuck that. No. Throw that away. You need somebody that can tell you exactly how hard it is out here. And if we're dying out here, and it's a serious situation. And we can't sleep anywhere, and then we get tickets. And we can't eat, and we can't sleep, and we can't think. And they don't give a shit. The worst thing they could have ever fucking done is take away Camarillo State Hospital.
What is the hardest thing for you each day?
Take a shower. They were the bathrooms. They didn't close them. And then when they come and clean them, it's shit around everywhere.
Yeah.
I told them, yeah, that's why, because they're closed. They have bathrooms, but they don't. And that's what the county's doing, the city or whatever. Instead of doing right, they're doing wrong. But that's the way they are. They don't even know what's going on because they've never been outside. When you're outside, you know a lot of stuff. I've never been homeless because it just happened. And I'm an outdoor man.
But look at you, you dress.
Anyway, my name's Keith Corbin, and everybody knows me here as Guitar Man here in Ventura.
And your dog's name is?
This is Coco Mojo.
Kokomo.
Chocolate coffee.